Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Jess here, and I am from Jess Watches Wrestling, which you've seen me for a couple of weeks now, bringing you the goods and bads in the pro wrestling world throughout the week. This week, of course, has, you know, WWE's taken the stage this week, big time. We didn't have AEW for Wednesday Night Wars, so I'll give you a couple of things I enjoyed this week, and obviously the odd little thing that weren't that great. Raw for me this week actually was enjoyable to watch, which doesn't happen very often. So we had a brilliant match from Tony Nese and Ricochet. They are both incredible athletes, so it was good to see them together in the ring. Absolutely brilliant match. Of course, it's these two, so that was a really good thing for Raw this week, bringing that in. Tony Nese and Ricochet's match was absolutely brilliant this week. We also had something really good this week as well. Obviously last 2 weeks actually, we've had a few of the NXT ladies come over and do a little debut on Raw. So this week we had Chelsea Green against Charlotte Flair. I really like Chelsea Green. I think she's absolutely brilliant. She's brilliant in the ring, and she's just quite a cool person. So we saw her debut this week, which was really cool. To go against the Queen as well was insane. She actually put up a really good fight. She had this like really cool outfit on that I loved as well. I really wanted it. So yeah, debut of Chelsea Green. That was something for Raw this week. Of course, you know, there is always going to be something about Raw that I'm not keen on, and this week was the segment with MOJO and Kevin Owens. I'm not a big fan of MOJO anyway. I just think he's really irrelevant. I don't really know many people that do like him, and he came out, did his bit, and yeah, it just wasn't great for me. I wasn't really feeling it. He did get crushed by Kevin Owens, which was a really good thing, but overall that's probably the only thing I really didn't like about Raw this week, which kind of sucks because the rest of the show was really good. But yes, so for me, not the biggest fan. Of course, if you watched NXT, you would have seen they just did a few little matches here and there. You know, it's Christmas. Don't blame them. We saw a brilliant match, and we saw a beautiful human this week, and that was Austin Theory and Roderick Strong. These two are brilliant. I've been really looking forward to seeing Austin in the ring, and Roderick Strong is such a good wrestler. These two together, going to be a great match. So really, that stood out for me quite a lot this week on NXT. That was really good. I'm looking forward to seeing what Austin brings into NXT, as he hasn't been there that long. And then Roderick Strong is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Smashes it every single time I see him in the ring. And then we go to SmackDown. So SmackDown this week was quite an interesting one again. We had, you know, we had quite a few funny parts. More than amazing matches. It was more of a laugh, you know, it's more of a laugh kind of thing. Good parts about this week though. King Corbin fell over. That is a brilliant thing for me. That is just absolutely fantastic. He saw the guys that were carrying him on his throne, saw Roman Reigns, he fell off, he took a tumble, he kicked off. Roman Reigns come from nowhere. Absolutely brilliant. Really happy about that. We also saw something that is a bit and ahhing actually. We saw Strowman dancing. Braun Strowman did a dance with the New Day. It's the New Day song, moving his hips. It was incredible, but also quite bad because he's meant to be a scary, intimidating monster. That's what he's for. Personally, I thought it was really good. That's my kind of good for SmackDown this week, because obviously I love Braun Strowman, and watching him make the moves and the crowd's reaction was honestly one of the best things I've seen. The pop for Braun Strowman was just amazing, and the reactions from the rest of the New Day was also an absolute watch. Something did actually happen which was really good this week, and that was we had a triple threat between Daniel Bryan, Corbin and The Miz. There we go, The Miz, for the Royal Rumble to go against The Fiend. And of course Daniel Bryan won, which was amazing. Love Daniel Bryan so much. The feud they've got going on at the minute I'm really starting to enjoy. You know, we've seen a different side to Daniel Bryan again. We've seen the old Daniel Bryan, so that was really good. Really good match. And I'm really looking forward to Royal Rumble as well. Something really great did happen this week as well. We saw Andrade beat Rey Mysterio, and he's the new champion, which is incredible for him because he has worked so hard for this, and it is about time that that guy got a championship under his belt. So that is a really good thing that happened in the whole of pro wrestling this week. And finally, like I do every single week, I vote for the best show of the week, and for once it's gonna be Raw. Oh, I can't believe it. Literally can't believe I'm saying this, but Raw was the best show for the week. You had Seth's heel continuing heel turn, him go against Samoa Joe, him beating up Rey Mysterio. It was all just absolutely incredible. Absolutely loved it. And then Drew McIntyre is back, better than ever, absolutely killing it, and he's just stomping the small people. Absolutely loved it. So that is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check my stuff out on Jess Watches Wrestling and Watches Jess on Twitter, and make sure you subscribe to Pro Wrestling Unlimited, and I shall see you next week.